Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I wanted to do a big Trader Joe's haul. I don't think I've ever actually done a whole dedicated video to like a grocery haul before, but I thought that would be something fun to do. I know I love watching these videos and getting ideas for new things to buy, for recipes, etc. Especially if I'm going somewhere for the first time, I like to look up these videos and kind of see what they have to offer. I am going to include prices for everything in this video, just because I know that's helpful when I am trying to research new grocery stores. So if you've never been to Trader Joe's, you're definitely missing out. I've shopped here all through college. Even when I was in high school, I think I would go. But obviously now it's one of my favorite places to grocery shop. I don't get everything typically from Trader Joe's. We usually do the rest of our shopping at Target, but I did get a pretty good amount today, and I'm just gonna go through everything we got. This isn't a huge haul, kind of, I'd say like medium sized, and I spent less than $100. My total was $88.57. So like I said, I'm gonna go through everything that I got, kind of talk about it, and of course give the price for everything. So I have everything laid out in front of me, and I'm just gonna kind of go through categories. First thing, kind of in a random category, its own category, is this basil plant. We just recently started getting these, and I think it's only like $3 or something, which is cheaper, if not the same price of getting like a box of it. And I feel like basil always goes bad super fast. So I decided getting the plant was definitely a better option. And we usually don't actually keep it alive for that long, but it definitely lasts longer than the basil you just buy in a package. So I've been loving buying this lately, and of course it smells really good, and we like to use this in different things. We make like a pesto with this, or anytime we're doing some kind of pasta that we want to add fresh basil to is really good. So I definitely want to look into how to better take care of this, and we can maybe actually keep one alive. We actually have like one little sprout left from the last one, but I figured we'd just go ahead and replace it with a new plant. I wish I could keep it outside, but I have to figure out like how to do that because I think it has to be at like a weird temperature. But this is the basil plant new that we got, and the basil plant was $3.99. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the frozen items so I can obviously put them away. First things first, we got 2 bags of cauliflower rice. I actually had one of these in the freezer for a while, and I couldn't really figure out what to do with them, but I actually just made a soup the other day that was really good, where I just dumped this whole bag in there. But you can cook this and use it for anything as a substitute for rice. I actually really like cauliflower rice. The only ingredients in this is organic cauliflower and sea salt, so super good for you and a good substitute. And these are only $1.99 each, so I definitely am going to keep picking these up, and I don't think they always have them, so if you see them, definitely grab them. Another thing we like to get frozen is the mandarin orange chicken. This is obviously for when we're being lazy, when we don't really feel like cooking a full dinner. So definitely kind of like a treat to have, but they also don't always have this, and I was surprised to see some at the store today. So I definitely picked some up. We'll just do this with like fried rice or vegetables. And to go along with that, I actually get the Mandarin style orange chicken bowl. This is just like a 1 serving, easy lunch I can take to work. Again, of course, it's not that great for you, but it's just for if I'm in a rush and I haven't had anything else prepared. The big bag of orange chicken is $4.99, and the bowl is $3.99. I don't get a ton of their frozen stuff, just because I'd rather cook stuff fresh, but the orange chicken is one thing that I always like to get. Other than that, our other kind of not so great for you frozen items, we typically get corn dogs. I like these because they're the turkey corn dogs, so they're a little bit better for you, but this comes with 4 corn dogs, and I think it's only like $2, $2.99. So these are really good. I really like these, and we both are big corn dog fans. So the last thing we like to have on hand for when we're in a pinch is a frozen pizza, and this is their margarita pizza. We just throw this in the oven, and sometimes we add their balsamic glaze, which I already had, so I didn't buy that today. And this frozen pizza was $4.79. I think they're usually around $5 to $7, $8, so not bad for a whole pizza. Next, go into some refrigerated stuff and produce. I just got a ½ gallon of milk. We usually just get a ½ gallon. This is actually low-fat milk. I usually get 2%, but I'm kind of trying to be a little better because I actually really like milk and I love cereal, so I'm always trying to drink milk. So I might as well make it a little bit healthier. And their milk isn't too bad. It's $2.99 for a ½ gallon. I also got some lunch meat. We usually have ham and salami, which are similar. I would rather have turkey, but John likes ham, so I just get him that. And I usually don't buy lunch meat from there, but I kind of want to start getting better quality lunch meat. We usually get it from Target, but I don't think it's really the best. I ended up getting this Applegate natural ham. I've heard really good things about this brand. It's supposed to be like the most natural and good for you. So I just got a pack of this, and they don't have this priced bad at Trader Joe's. It was $4.29. Usually I think at Target it's like $6 or something. So to get this brand there for a little bit cheaper is good. Then I also got a big pack of salami. This was a little bit more. This was $5.29, but knowing that salami is a little bit more anyways, and this is actually like reduced sodium. So excited to have kind of a better option for this. We also will sometimes use that if we're doing just like a quick cheese board with like crackers peppers, and we'll just use the lunch meat that we have. I also got some sliced pepper jack cheese. John mostly uses this for like sandwiches and stuff, but anytime I'm doing like a toasted sandwich, I usually put cheese on it. And their cheese is a little bit more expensive. This is $4.49 for 12 ounces. So I actually don't know how many ounces that we usually get. Maybe this is like a bigger amount, but you get quite a bit in there. And this is just sliced pepper jack. So one of the favorite cheeses I like to have on hand. We also usually get their sliced Gouda, but we already have some in the fridge. So this is like the only place I can find good sliced Gouda, and it's like $3 or something. So they definitely have the best kind of cheeses and meats, especially if you're trying to do like charcuterie board. They have a lot more fresh cheeses, not just like packaged in slices. But anytime I'm doing a board, I go and get fresh cheese from there. So they have a really good selection. And another meat and something I always like to get at Trader Joe's is salmon. They have their salmon priced really well. This whole piece is only $9 and it's cut into 3. So we usually get a meal for both of us, and then I have like a leftover piece, and it's really good quality. I never like to buy salmon frozen. I like to get it fresh. So I actually just take this and then we freeze this for whenever we're ready to eat it. So like I said, this only cost $8.69 and it's a little under a pound. So we usually air fry our salmon for dinner with just like vegetables. And then I like to take the leftover piece in a salad for lunch the next day, or just make salad to begin with. It's really good with like spring mix and strawberries. So I always like to have salmon for dinner and lunch. Next, for produce, I just got some strawberries. We always like to have these on hand, and these are $2.99 at Trader Joe's, so not bad. I also just got a pack of romaine hearts. Obviously it's self-explanatory for salads, or anytime we want to put lettuce on something, or if we do lettuce wraps, that's another thing we make a lot. So we like to have romaine, and this pack is $3.49. I also like to get their spring mix. This is only $1.99 for a bag, and it's just a blend of spinach, chard, butter lettuce, arugula, green leaf. We also like to use this for salads, and sometimes we mix it with romaine, so but definitely just something good to have. I also picked up this organic shredded green and red cabbage with orange carrots. I think I bought this maybe one time before, but I keep thinking about doing these kind of like rice, maybe like shrimp or chicken bowls, and I thought that this would be good with it. Just another bag of fresh vegetables to have to put in anything we're making, especially bowls. And this was $2.49. Next, we got bananas. We always have bananas on hand. I eat one pretty much every day, and I think they're 19 cents each at the store, so it was $1.14 for, I usually get 6 bananas, so they're always really good from there, and I always pick them up. Next thing, I got a couple peppers. I got a green pepper and a red pepper. We don't always buy fresh peppers, but we had some frozen ones for a while and we just used them, and I figured it would be good to have fresh ones for maybe something else that we might cook soon. So I just want to start incorporating a lot more fresh veggies and just having them on hand. I'll be sure to use them in something. And the red pepper was $1.29 and the green pepper was like 79 cents. Yeah, so for some reason the green pepper was cheaper, but I just figured it would be good to have both. I also got 3 zucchini because we're actually about to eat the 3 zucchini that we have tonight, because we're doing zucchini boats with pesto chicken and tomatoes and cheese. So that's one of our favorite meals to make, and I figured I would go ahead and replenish our stock of zucchini since we're about to eat them tonight. And the zucchinis are 89 cents each. So for 3 of them was $2.67. Last for produce, I got 1 single Roma tomato because I actually always like to have cherry tomatoes. We have a good amount in the fridge, but I know we're gonna be using a lot tonight. And then I figured whenever it comes to like the soup I just made or any kind of sauce where I just need chopped tomatoes, I can just use a regular one rather than the cherry tomatoes, because we like to have those small for things like pasta salad or the zucchinis we're making tonight. So I figured I'd just go ahead and get 1 tomato in case I need to chop it up for a recipe. And the tomato was only 29 cents. I do have a couple snack and pantry items. First thing is this box of crunchy cinnamon squares. We've actually never tried this, but John wanted me to get him some kind of cereal. He wanted something like Cocoa Puffs or something, but they didn't have anything like that. So I figured this is like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and pick this up instead. But it looks really good. And the cereal is $2.99. I also got these chewy chocolate and, oh, I just realized these have peanut butter in them. I would not have bought these if I realized that. Well, now I have chocolate peanut butter protein bars. I was wondering why I'd never tried these. I usually just get the regular chocolate, and I was like, oh wait, these are like protein bars, so I figured I would try them, but that's why, because there's peanut butter in them. So I guess we'll try these out for the first time. These are $3.49 for a box, but yeah, it has 10 grams of protein in 1 bar, so it comes with 5. I usually, the pack I get is either 5 or 6. I guess we will now try these out. Another snack is the roasted corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavor. So if you haven't heard of these, they're basically like Takis. So this is Trader Joe's version. So they're a little bit better for you, I think. And they're really good. I think they're pretty similar, but I actually think I like these better. And these are $2.99 for a bag. I also picked up one of their loaves of bread, which I never do. I never buy bread from Trader Joe's. I don't know why. I haven't really found a bread that I'm set on and want to keep buying, because obviously trying to find one that's pretty healthy. So I wanted to try out this organic sprouted wheat daily bread, because I was going to actually get the Ezekiel bread because I know that they sell it there for a really good price. I think it's like $4. And I saw this, which is like $3 something. This is $3.99. So I want to try it out because I'm pretty sure it's like the equivalent to the Ezekiel bread. So I looked at the ingredients and it all pretty much seemed similar. So I'm going to try this out and hopefully it's a good healthy bread. Last thing, I saved the best for last, of course, which I already got into in the car. I feel like every time I buy these, I already eat them on my drive home because they're my favorite. These are the chocolate coconut almonds. This is like our favorite little snack and dessert. And they're very dangerous because I feel like I could eat this whole thing, but they're so good. It's just like a small hint of coconut. And of course anything chocolate is my favorite. And these are $4.99 for a little container. So it pretty much lasts us a while though, as much as I want to eat all of them, but these are so good. You have to try them if you haven't. Trader Joe's has a ton of little like dessert things. It's actually on the frozen aisle on top. They have all their like cookies and snacks, chocolate and candies. So there's a ton of different options to try, but this is one of my favorites. I haven't actually tried a whole lot of any other ones, but these are like my go-to and I can't stop buying them. And last thing I actually noticed at the checkout, they always have cute little cards. So I just got 2 birthday cards to have on hand, just for whenever there's a birthday. I like to have something, and these are only $1. So if I ever see cute ones, I like to pick them up. This one just says, wishing you a sweet year. This is hip hip hooray, and it has a little dachshund on it. So that was everything for my Trader Joe's haul. Like I said, the total for all of this was $88.57. So kind of a medium sized haul. I didn't get all the things we usually get, but this is a good amount of things that we were needing. So hopefully this video was interesting. Like I said, something about these videos I just love watching. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.